Hello, welcome back to our channel and a full ship tour of the Island Princess. While I'm having my morning cup of coffee, let me tell you that the Island Princess is a Coral-class cruise ship. Her sister ship is the Coral Princess, and she was launched July 2nd in 2002. We are starting at Deck 16, the Sun Deck, and whenever I give these tours, I always discover new things about the ship that I had not known or seen previously. For example, this little splash pool. If you aren't afraid of getting burnt to a crisp by the sun, this might be a nice place to hang out. Moving down to Deck 15 towards the front of the ship. One thing that both Gary and I love about all the Princess ships we've been on so far is the amount of outdoor space there is to lounge out in the sun. So many private nooks and crannies with deck chairs and lounge chairs. We love it. And while we're making our way around the side of the ship, you can probably tell that we are in port today. And the port happens to be Charleston, South Carolina. That's my South Carolinian accent. Is that okay? Anyway, we have more videos coming with our stops in South Carolina and also St. John, Canada, Boston, Massachusetts. So please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. The notification bell will, that's right, notify you when we post our new videos about this cruise. This area coming up here is one of the first smoking sections that we're coming across on the Island Princess. And according to ChatGPT, there are 3 areas that you can smoke on this ship. There's this one, then there is the designated area in the casino, and then there is an outdoor area on Deck 7. And once you walk through here, you come to the grill area. The grill serves things like hamburgers, hot dogs, and then also tacos. There are lots of tables in the shade surrounding it, so it's a great place to grab lunch or a snack throughout your day. It's maybe easier and less hectic than waiting on the line at the buffet. And on both the Caribbean Princess and the Emerald Princess, those are the other Princess cruises we've done, the grill was located directly by the pool, so there was often a long line to eat. Here it's a flight up, a little more hidden, so it was way more chill and we loved it. There was also a bar here, you could order drinks. And let's just turn around and take in the pool area. Sigh, I love it. 3 hot tubs and a pool. The only thing I didn't like about this area, and I already said this in my earlier Island Princess video, but they blasted movies all day long. Now, both Gary and I love movies. But during the day, when the sun is high, it's hitting the screen, you can barely even see it anyway. You really just want to enjoy the pool or read a book or hang out. Some music would be nice, but not a full movie at like noon. But God bless noise cancellation headphones. All right, let's go towards the back of the ship. More nooks and crannies to lay out. I swear the last day of the cruise, I was hanging out on one of these chairs to my right, and I was completely alone for like an hour. No one disturbed me. It was pure heaven. And to the right, we are walking around the top level of the indoor pool area. The indoor pool on Island Princess is called the Lotus pool. Let's check it out. The top level is mostly just more chairs to sit in, relax in. But let me tell you something about this area. It tended to be just as hot as the outdoor area, perhaps even hotter. So it wasn't the best place to go and escape the heat. Also, while there weren't too many kids on this cruise overall, it was a 10-day cruise. The Island Princess doesn't have too many child-friendly activities. Plus, the ports we went to were more cultural and less family fun. But the children that were on the cruise all hung out here. So, you know, Gary and myself, we are not the happiest when surrounded by screaming kids. So, we didn't spend too much time here. And also, I'm sorry, my thumb is in the way of this video. You would think after filming 15 cruises, I could get it together, move my hand out of the way. I'll show you the lower level when I get down to deck 14, but for now, I'm gonna swing out of here again. And after this, you come across a little stairwell that will take you up to the activities area. Or I think the official name is Center Court. And here you go. You got your little roped in basketball, pickleboard court, whatever you want to call it. Then some shuffleboard action, a little chess. And this is the center court. Clearly not a place Gary and I frequent. We should though. We should go up and play a game of chess sometime. Back down to deck 15, the thumb strikes again. This little bougie area is the sanctuary. Let's see if we can take a peek in. No one's here. So this is a private area and it is an extra fee to come here. ChatGPT, always to the rescue, says it's $40 for a lounger for a full day and $20 for a half day. I have no idea if that is correct. Also, relaxing, quiet space outdoors on this ship was never a problem to come by. I wouldn't recommend it. This cruise specifically was sailing at full capacity. So I hate to lose you that extra coin, princess, but I find the sanctuary to be very unnecessary. Deck 14. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. There is some Robert Frost for you while we figure out which way to go. There are a bunch of staterooms on deck 14. Let's check out the spa. The Lotus spa is not connected to the fitness center on this ship. You could walk through it and you would come across the indoor pool. I'm gonna walk around the outside so I can get you some nice views of Charleston. And we will make our way back into the lower level of the Lotus pool. Here you have two hot tubs, a little pool area, the Lotus bar, and then swirls where you can get the ice cream. And while I'm talking about swirls, I just want to mention something that I loved about it. So if you've been following us and you watched our Emerald Princess videos, you know that it almost came to fisticuffs when someone named Lorraine heard my name, Lauren, that's my real name, being called and took our ice cream sundaes out from under our very noses. Now this happened because there was always a huge line to get ice cream sundaes on the Emerald Princess because Swirls was connected to the coffee place. Here, since Swirls kind of had its own little section and it was inside interiors, it never got too crazy. We never had to wait more than 5 minutes for our premium dessert. And the two ladies that ran it knew by name by day 3. Maybe they knew my name because I had a big ice cream sundae every day. Maybe that's not so good. But I'm just saying, no chance Lorraine would have stolen our ice cream sundaes on this ship. That is all. And here we are, the Lido deck, the pool area. It is everything you would want it to be. I love how they roll up the towels at each chair. Also, never too insane. On a sea day, Gary and I had the opportunity to hang out in the hot tub for a half hour on our own. No one intruded. Also by the pool deck was the pizza place, Princess Pizzeria, and the pizza was pretty good. I'm telling you, once you go MSC Pizza, you can't go back. Well, also Alfredo's. Alfredo's and MSC Pizza are the best pizza at sea. But this pizza area was pretty good, totally edible, maybe even a step above Sorrento's. And next to it is the Lido Bar. Deck 14, front of the ship, the buffet, Horizon Court. You guys, please wash your hands, or at the very least, use hand sanitizer before you go into the buffet. Okay, let's break it down. In the past, Gary and I tried to avoid the buffet at all costs. On cruise lines like MSC and Norwegian, it's just a plain food quality issue. On Royal Caribbean, we're just scared of getting plowed down by children as we move from one station to the other. We find that the buffet food on Princess and Celebrity tends to be slightly elevated. However, it can still get extremely hectic during the lunch and dinner rush. But on this cruise, we ended up eating in the buffet a solid 75% of the time. Why? If you watched our earlier Island Princess video, we ended up waiting on a line, standing on our feet to eat dinner for over 40 minutes, 2 days in a row. In addition, dining times would take anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. We just didn't want to spend half of our vacation online waiting to eat or just sitting around waiting for our food to come. So we buffeted it. And the great thing about this buffet is, one, the views, front of the ship, great views, so many seats by the window. And two, at the peak of lunch and dinner rush, both sides of the buffet were open. From deck 14, we go to deck 8, and this is where the ship tour becomes very non-linear. We start in the middle of the ship at the very top floor of the Piazza. Here is the internet cafe, and also FYI, I said this in an earlier video. The Wi-Fi was very good for everything but uploading videos. You'll be able to stream any film or TV show that you want to watch with very minimal buffering. But a 30-40 second Instagram reel or TikTok will take you 30 to 40 minutes to upload. We have our future cruise sales area. We didn't visit this on this cruise because we are booked up for the next year and a half with cruises. Unfortunately, none of them Princess. Maybe we can squeeze another one in March 2025. You never know. And next up, you got the library. The library on this ship was huge. They had lots of game options that you could borrow to play with, and for a cruise ship, I think they had a decent amount of books that you could check out. And then when you exit, as you can see, we are at the top of the Piazza. This cruise took place during both Canada Day and the 4th of July. And because the ship actually went to Canada, they really decked out the Piazza on those days. We'll show it in one of our future videos coming up. And this basically completes deck 8. Of course, there's tons of staterooms on this level as well. So let's make our way down the stairs to deck 7 midship. First thing I see at the bottom of the stairs is Churchill's Cigar Lounge, which is what it says. It's a cigar lounge. I would have gone in to take a peek, but there were people smoking. I did not want to disrupt them. Let's take a sneaky peek through the windows, see if we can see any of the ambiance. Yeah, typical cigar lounge. And then also midship, deck 7, we have the Crooner's Bar. Crooners is a martini and cocktail bar with live piano music entertainment in the evenings, and it is massive. It makes up about half of the deck 7 midship area. And from here, if you keep on heading towards the front of the ship, you come across another massive bar, the Wheelhouse Bar. You can either enter through here or you can walk a little ways down a hallway to the right of it. And we both love this area on the ship because this is like traditional, old school, maritime history, beautiful paintings of old ships on the wall. Also to the right of the wheelhouse, aka the starboard side. Oh, I'm so knowledgeable of all things cruising. Kidding, everyone knows what starboard is. But there's a bunch of little couches by the windows, all with beautiful ocean views. And to the left is the main entrance to the wheelhouse. For all your cruise ship photo ops needs, here's an actual wheel for you. And then, yeah, we just love the vibe. Lots of that dark wood, dim lighting. During the day, they would hold some fun activities here, and at night, they had lots of live music. We'll exit back out from where we came, but there is another exit in the wheelhouse where you could go through and end up directly in front of the theater. Here, we're just going to finish walking down the hall. Straight ahead of me is the theater. It is aptly named the Princess Theater. I'm unable to go in right now, but you can definitely check it out on all of our other Island Princess vlog style videos. Deck 7 also has a really nice promenade deck. I'm loving the flooring. Now, I don't think it is actually teak wood, but it sure as hell looks like it. Do you know if it is or isn't? Please let us know in the comments below. Now, this promenade deck does not wrap around the entire ship, but you can definitely get a nice little walk-in. And I would also imagine if the ship was feeling super overcrowded for you, you could escape to this deck, sit in one of those chairs, and enjoy some peace and quiet with your favorite book. We are re-entering Deck 7 around midship, and now we're going to go towards the back of the ship. When you look out these windows, you can see that's where we just were, the Promenade. And then we come to the art gallery, good old Park West. This was a medium-sized Park West, and I really like the staff here. Gary and I used to go all the time to all the auctions, and guess what? We bought everything and we're out of wall space. However, we still enjoy looking at the gallery, but we don't like to be pushed. It makes us feel uncomfortable, and this was a great staff. They didn't push us. We got into some great conversations. Very nice. Next door is Sabatini's. We went here on our Caribbean Princess cruise. Hated it. Had a horrible experience. Definitely go rewatch the video if you want to hear about it. Anyway, we gave it another chance on this cruise, and no spoilers, but definitely make sure you watch our next island cruise video. Did Sabatini's redeem itself? You'll find out then. Those chairs we're coming up upon are for the Bayou Cafe. We already posted about it. We went here on the first day of the cruise, and we absolutely loved it. Loved it so much, we both want to say it's probably one of our all-time fave cruise steakhouses. And we like that not only this restaurant, but this whole section of the ship is that New Orleans style. Cute but classy theming. There's only one thing that my little ship map is telling me that I missed on Deck 7, and that is Hearts and Minds, which is the chapel. I went back to the middle of Deck 6. We come to this little kind of out of the way Effie store to the right as we make our way once again towards the aft of the ship. To the left is this medallion area where you can get little accessories to go with your medallion. Gary and I both have the watches from a previous cruise. And then here's the casino, and the casino is kind of tucked away to the side of this ship. You have to walk up the ramp to get in there, and I didn't feel comfortable filming because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to. I have been spoken to about filming when a ship was at port in the past. It was a different cruise, but I don't know what the filming rules are with casinos. Do you? Please let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you can get a good idea of what it looks like by me just filming around the perimeter. After the casino starts the photo area, and the photo area was massive. First, you had that little nook. I think that was more for portrait style photos. And then this would be where you could purchase like photo albums or frames, things like that. To the left, those little boards open up and they place photos in there. You can also check out photos on your app, but not every photo makes it into the app. So definitely always check out the photo area. The Explorers Lounge is where a lot of comedians perform. It's where they have a lot of the trivia. This is also where Gary and I did the karaoke on the first night of the cruise. Massive, massive bar, but if a popular comedian is performing here, it's next to impossible to get a seat. More quiet window seating where you can chill, read. And we are now at the back of the ship, deck 6 still. And this is where my stomping grounds are. Lori, what are your stomping grounds? The fitness center! Dun, 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 dun. Last cruise, MSC Meraviglia, I had a lot of negative things to say about the fitness center. Will this be a repeat? The answer to your query is no. No, it is not. It is a good fitness center. For starters, it is about the same size as the gym on the Meraviglia. The Meraviglia holds 6,000 people. The Island Princess holds 2,100. Secondly, it just had better lighting. I like the lighter flooring. They had pretty good equipment and a pull-up bar. Hello. My biggest pet peeve is cruise ships with no pull-up bar. They had this huge room for their branded classes being Stretch Lab, Yoga 6, Pure Bar, Pilates Club. Now, would I truly be the narrator of this video without complaining about something fitness center related? No. I will say that 2 times there was a class on the schedule that said it was going to happen and it didn't happen. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if it was a mix-up with the actual schedule. I don't know if the instructor got sick. I don't know. But it was annoying because I do kind of schedule my day around taking a class at the fitness center. But otherwise, great gym. We're back midship. Same deck 6. This is where the souvenir shop is, the clothing stores. You can get cosmetics, perfume, watches. You guys know the drill. The retail area. This is also where main dining room number 1 is, the Province dining room. The main dining rooms looked exactly the same, served the exact same food, and also both had the exact same unhinged wait time. Us bitter about the main dining room? No. And we're gonna keep doing a 180 in the Piazza area so you can see all the shops. This is the main souvenir shop. On this cruise, I got this cute little sailor hat. Gary got a princess branded t-shirt. I wanted this Stanley the Bear teddy bear. This one had an eye patch. I'd never seen him on a cruise before, and I asked Gary to get it for me, and he didn't. So this is me shaming Gary for not getting it for me. You should shame Gary too. Please, in the comments, shame Gary right now. Tell him he should have purchased the bear for me. We have another casino entrance here. And that completes deck 6. Let's go down a flight. All right, we are in the home stretch of this cruise ship. tour, Deck 5. This nook here would often have live music playing. Then at the bottom of the stairs, if you make a right towards the elevators, behind them is the Bordeaux dining room, the other main dining room. And then if you keep on walking past this main dining room and go around the bend, around the elevator shaft, you'll come to Good Spirits. On the little Island Princess deck plan I have, which I got off their website, it says that this is called La Patisserie, but it is not. It is called Good Spirits. Did it get changed at some point? Did you sail Island Princess when La Patisserie was here? Please let us know in the comments below. Either way, Good Spirits was our main hangout. Why? Because this would be the equivalent of the International Cafe. It's where they made your cappuccinos, your lattes. Obviously, they had alcoholic beverages as well. You could also get some cheeky little croissants and whatnot there, but it was nothing like the International Cafe food. That was missed. Next refurb, Princess. Put that International Cafe in there. Across the way, we have the guest services. Never too crazy a line there. They handled everything very well. Very nice people. And that's it, you guys. That is the ship tour. What did you think? Please let us know in the comments below. Did we miss anything? Also, once again, please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. We'll have 3 more videos about this cruise coming up after this one. You don't want to miss them. The notification bell will let you know as we post. And that's all for now. Until the next time, we want you to live your best cruise life. Bye-bye.